Craig, down 26-0 after 50-something minutes or something like that. It's been a long time since that's happened to the Storm at home. What disappointed you most about the start of that game and not being able to get back into it?
Our lack of effort. It was really poor. That's what we pride ourselves on here, but start of the game, they were a lot more enthusiastic than us. They were running harder, they were tackling harder, they were doing everything better than us, and we were a mile off with some of our effort areas. Like, I mean a mile off. So I certainly didn't see that coming. I thought our effort areas were really good last week, but today, really disappointing.
What about, I don't know, you're missing a lot of players and you obviously had a big game last week. Those factors play into it at all?
Yeah, obviously we'd like to have all of our players available, but at the end of the day, we just want the players to go on the field and do their best. Though we were a long way away from our best today, and like I say, it's just, if we're lacking, some skills, some finesse, we're lacking some speed, some size, whatever, we'll put up with that. But we just lacked effort, and like I say, at the end of the day, sometimes you're not going to win in those situations, but we should have been a lot better than what we were tonight. And like I say, I just can't believe, and again, for 60 minutes we were like that, and then for 20 minutes we showed some energy. A bit late then when you're 26-0. You're not going to, in this competition, you're not going to catch anyone 26-0 with 20 to go. So that's disappointing. But
so, Craig, how do you plan to take this up with the guys? What do you want to see from them in response to this performance?
Yeah, as I said, I didn't see this coming. I thought we had a good week of training after last week. But as I said, you have to look at the effort areas from last week compared to this week. Chalk and cheese. Black and white. They were that far away from each other, and we had a couple of changes from last week to this week, but that's no excuse. And like I say, I just want to see us be strong, especially in our effort areas, especially when we're going, going through a bit of a tough run injury-wise. But that doesn't stop anyone from, they all know where they can put their efforts in and where it's important for our team, depending on what position they're playing, what their strengths are, what they're good at. Didn't see that today.
Why was that effort lacking, Christian, for you as a player in the group?
Yeah, I don't know, mate, to be honest. It's really disappointing. As Craig said, we had a great week. It was obviously a great win last week, and we got a few out, but it's a bit of a cop-out, mate, particularly effort areas. Anyone can do them. Doesn't matter if you're Karen Munster or you're Tyron Wishart, who's early on in his career. Just really disappointing first home game. Our members, they pay a lot of money to come to these games, buy memberships and buy tickets and come support us. And to dish that up, really, really disappointing, because we've got a great fan base and that wasn't good enough.
Was it hard to match the Dogs out there in terms of the way they were moving the ball? They just seemed to throw caution to the wind, throw the ball around, and you had to scramble a lot. Was that troubling you? Yeah,
they were really difficult to handle. They got some pretty slippery outside backs there, that Kiraz and obviously Adokar, we know how lethal he is, and they gave us a lot of grief all night and probably didn't allow us to work hard in defence there and build a bit of a stranglehold. We were probably chasing our tail from the start of our sets in defence, which let the big boys, I suppose, and Reid Marnie get to work and come downfield a bit, and then put Burton's kicking game on the end of that. It's a pretty good combination they got there, the Bulldogs, and we just didn't handle it well tonight, well, not for the first 60.
Craig, in terms of effort, obviously that's a big part of defence, and according to the stats, there was like 49 missed tackles. I mean, can you recall a defensive effort like that?
No, not when you compare it to how the Bulldogs defended. I mean, we were as far 180 degrees away from how they defended. So, and like I say, our defence last week was good, but we just lost control of a lot of sets real early in the tackle count tonight. And like I say, it's when they start getting the roll on, it's hard to stop. But were getting rolls on early in the set, so yeah, it made it really hard for us. But you know, we got what we deserved. You know, with all due respect, it could have been 40 when it was 26. So, like I say, we've got a whole heap of work to do, and we've got a whole heap of just adjusting our mindset.
Have you got anyone coming back next week? Is Munster a chance or Coates?
No, I don't think so. I don't know for sure, to be quite honest. I'm really sort of just worried about what we had this week. You know, we'll see. You know, we'll see a bit later in the week. But at the end of the day, that's not going to make any difference unless, you know, we want to show a bit of pride in our footy, show a bit of pride in what we're about as a footy team, or what we're supposed to be about as a footy team, and also a bit of pride at home here.
What about Nelson, Craig? Is there any update?
Yeah, I think it's a medial, so that'll probably be a couple of weeks, I'd imagine.
You spoke about it during the week, like you've never seen an injury crisis like this, and that just seems to be another one that gets worse. Is it just bad luck, or do you have to look at something else? And you said maybe training or...
Yeah, I don't know, you know, like at the end of the day, it is what it is, you know, and I don't want to make a big thing of it because at the end of the day, you know, as I said, you know, when someone misses out, someone else gets a chance. So we just want those guys coming in to take their chance, not sit back, you know, hoping the other guys do their work for them, you know. But like I say, it was all over the field tonight. It wasn't just our young blokes or our middle-aged blokes or our most experienced blokes. It was all of them. And yeah.
Christian,
We
just need to have a bit of a look at what we're doing and go from there.
Christian, are the young and old, are the guys up for the fight now and up for a response here after what Craig's laid down and after that back home?
Yeah, absolutely. I think obviously disappointing night, but we'll come in Monday, review it, and train well, get that attitude sorted, and you know, if we rock up like that at Gold Coast, you know, we'll be down another 20-0. So need to fix that up pretty quick. But it's the whole squad, and you got to back your squad. Doesn't matter who's out; those guys step up. And as Craig said, it's not skill based; it's all effort. Anyone can, you know, do those effort areas in our game, and that's probably the disappointing thing. We're out enthused by the Bulldogs tonight.
Cool. Thank you.